Why would it change the mic properties? It was set up last time. It was set up perfectly, and then out of nowhere it just decided, let me just turn off his mic. He would not expect that. Attila Teleges, thank you. Köszi szépen. Yes, I thought the audio was there all along, but Clearly it wasn't. Alright, let's see. Hossein says, I recently watched the Netflix Devil May Cry and the villain was amazing. I didn't get there yet. For some reason, I feel more like rewatching, Cyberpunk. Edge Runners. The other pigeons who are taking over the world, they start with the microphones. Let's draw some pigeons. Why not? I started watching Gundam GQUUUUX on Amazon Prime. It was quite fun, but they only had 2 episodes, so I hope they will upload some more, because I liked it quite a bit. Andy, morning from New Zealand, Mr. Andy. Kim, they have even removed the subscribe or I will peck you. Yeah, it's... because I had to reinstall Windows. I don't know if I talked about that, but I just had to completely wipe my C drive and reinstall Windows. And since somebody had a baby, decided that, life is gonna be easier with a baby, I still did not get around of putting a proper streaming setup together for myself. So there's the reason for that. Like I'm telling you guys, every weekend I think like, this Monday I'm gonna have a video, finally a Monday video. And then I look at the time and it's Wednesday afternoon or evening and I'm like, well, what did I do? What did I do all this time? But yeah, I don't know if you can hear the music. If you can't, I have to adjust it. I'm playing a bit of rock and roll in the background because today I helped my mother-in-law move, and we built furniture and we carried furniture and stuff, so I am a little bit low energy. So I'm trying to compensate with a little bit of rock music. But what we could do is, let's see, if you guys have any questions or stuff you want me to draw or stuff that needs explaining and I know how to explain it. If I don't know, then I can't answer. But if you have anything like that, just throw it into the chat and let's see what we can do about that. I would love to do that because right now I'm doing this chicken. I wanted to do a pigeon. I don't think this looks like a pigeon, but hey, it's like a mix of our friend Steve the pigeon and just whatever pigeon. Yes, I have heard Chop Suey-san, of course. Just watched the first 3 episodes. Can't even talk. Season 2, loved it. Okay, that's good news. I wanna hear more of that. Andor was fantastic. Steve's girlfriend. I do need to do more Steve the Pigeon drawings. In mei leggen alle vogels een ei. What? I already saw baby vogels. I saw baby ducks. So, I don't know. Do you guys know any other good anime Netflix shows? Yes. I talked about it last time. Pantheon. One of the best shows that I have seen, not just animation, just in general. One of the best shows that I've seen in the last years. I want to draw. Oh, there we go. Just a quick warm up, but this looks like AI. Yeah, don't. God damn it. AI just ruins everything. Death Note is quite good, but I don't think Death Note is on Netflix. Is it though? I haven't seen Death Note on Netflix. If you like Gundam, then like the original Gundams, so like the original Gundam show was a show, but on Netflix you can watch it. I think it's comprised of like, they pushed it together into 4 movies. And that sort of catches you up with the original Universal, century timeline, which is the main timeline that everybody likes about Gundam. That's why I was into the GQX on Prime, because it's sort of interesting parallel universe retelling of the UC timeline. So I was like invested, but it's only 2 episodes. I really hope they will drop more episodes per week. Death Note 10 years ago. Yeah. I'm weird with anime. Most of the time I only go for either mechs or shonen type stuff. It's rare that I do anime that is not that. Gundam X and Gundam Double X are fun to watch. Don't even know if I know those. Have you ever tried 2D animation? Yes, many times. Like you can, I also have videos and Instagram posts on those. But TLDR takeaway was that it's just an absurd amount of work that I do not have the time to do. Okay, I don't understand how anybody has the time to do 2D animations. That's ridiculous. That's why I appreciate 2D animated shows that much more. Let's see, we need some sort of shoulder line there. What car is this boxy stuff? I'm looking at the Lada Niva. Like, I don't know how well known it is in the West, but in Eastern Europe, Lada Nivas are like very, very cool little 4x4s. Of course, this one doesn't look much like it because I'm like messing up the proportions left and right. But that's where we started from. Can you draw not a single subject but the whole scene in perspective without grid? Well, no, I don't think I can draw without grid. I always make myself a grid. But it depends on what the scene is or what you want to draw. But there's usually, in my head at least, there is a grid. I draw for 19 years and my teacher, that is very skilled, expected me to be able to draw perspective intuitively. I mean, perspective, it is intuitive. I drew this car. This car is in perspective. Now what I can do is I just extend the perspective. It's very simple. I just take the perspective that this car is drawn in. So hello, I'm sorry, hello. So this is our road that is, oh shoot. This is our road that the car is driving on, right? And then what I can do is next to the car, like, this is the road. Let me just thicken it a little bit. Sidewalk. There we go. And this is some sort of stand here. There you go. Then we have somebody walking there. Like I'm usually not drawing humans that often, so I'm not gonna put too much detail onto that. Then we can have, let's say, buildings here. You have let's put a small little side street going into like a darker area. Then it's of course up to you how much detail you want to put into this building. Let's say this could be the stairs. Pa, 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 pa. Again, detail. I don't care about detail right now. Then you could have like old school type windows. And then you could have sort of a crossing here, right? Zebra crossing. These should be a bit smaller, but like I don't really care right now. You could put some people on the zebra crossing as well. Nah, this is what I don't like now. There's another person here. So it's you just continue and you keep on building and keep on building. You can continue with that thing there. You can park a bike here. Let's say this would be a bike here. What does a bike look like? Something like that. There you go. So it's basically just, it's a whole scene in 3D. Andy Gordon, my brother-in-law, drove a Lada Niva. Ah, nice. They got Lada Nivas all the way to New Zealand, or is your brother-in-law living somewhere else? Anirudha Roy Chowdhury, can you do a live stream of drawing car wrecks? What? I mean, you wanna draw a car wreck, or what's the question? I'm not quite getting it. Reminds me of bumper cars on the carnival. New Zealand, quite a few still going around here. Nice. I mean, it is. You guys do have some mountains, so I would. It makes sense. It is a nice little off-roader. Ooh, let's take a short break. Let's see. I don't have a lot of water, but I can still hydrate a little bit. Hydration, always good. Always good. And yeah, we could then draw another car waiting here if we really wanted to. Yeah, yes, I did draw a diorama. I do remember that. What car should this one be very quickly? Oh, can we do that? Ooh. So, anybody still has time for gaming? I just saw Tempest Rising coming out, and that's like the game for old people like myself. If you miss Command and Conquer, then you really need to get that game, because it should satisfy all your Command and Conquer needs. I do remember that, and apparently not with great joy. When I was doing the diorama, it took a little bit too long, that diorama. I wish I could have finished it in a bit shorter time. I guess that took the joy a bit away from me. You can do something like that for the stream. That's something that I want to do for a video again. That's why I'm not doing it first. I want to do a video with drawing on magazines and analyzing sort of like perspective and having to draw something in there. But once again, no idea when we will have time for that. Haven't gamed much, but more time flight simming. Oh, that's you don't count that as a game? Do you have like a proper like those joy? I don't even know what the joystick is called now. I know that there's like a name for it. Once did a live stream where he drew on top of a photo of my wife with a landscape behind it, UFO and all. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, that was very fun. Thank you for one reminding me and two providing that opportunity for me. That was quite fun. Aniruda, I mean, destroyed cars and vehicles like in comics and concept art in your style. I mean, what you can do is you just take this car here, we bring down the opacity, and then what we do is we just draw over that. So we're just completely missing the thing there. Here it could be hanging out. There we go. Then we just have parts missing completely. Then we can break a little bit the, what is this called? I think it's bonnet in British English, but I don't remember what it was in American English. There's a bonnet, and of course you can have some sort of bends all over the place. I'm trying to beat my nephew in a specific Trackmania track. I practiced for days to improve his time, and then he improved mine in 10 minutes. Man, I miss Trackmania. I played that a lot when I was younger. But that is so cute that you can play together like that. The way I fly, it should be a game. I have Hota, that's it, Hota setup, that's what I want to say. And some switch boxes I made, making rubber pedals at the moment. Ah, you're into that, that's nice. I saw some Euro Truck Simulator setups with people like really having a whole proper cabin and everything. Like I play Euro Truck Simulator every now. I don't know why, but it's just so satisfying. Trackmania is insane. Can't beat my son's times at all. Hood, it was a hood. Thank you, Kim. Are you in the mood for dinosaur drawing? I mean, now somebody asked me to draw wrecked cars, so we're doing that first. Maybe after that we can take a look at dinosaur drawings as well. Let's just take the door out altogether. I'm drawing bags while you make art. Hey, somebody needs to draw bags. I would not necessarily call this art myself. I'm gonna try and stop rotating it a little bit because it is probably a little bit confusing and annoying. Then we can put the door here. So this would be the door that fell out. And then of course you would just have a lot of trash and pieces lying around that will always sell your little wrecked car better. Oh yeah, I started here with the glass and then didn't continue. You can always add a couple of shards that stuck to specific areas. And then turn off the layer below, and there you go. You have a wrecked car. Where are we? How do you approach drawing from imagination? I do a lot of not imagination drawings before. I do a lot of studies to build up a visual library, and then basically my imagination just takes everything that's in my visual library. Hey Jola, welcome. Is it a Fiat 126P? No, this was supposed to be a Fiat 126P, but then I stopped drawing it. This was supposed to be a Lada Niva, but now it's dead. Cars in my country are very boring. Most of them are white color. Well, that's better than all the black colors that we have here. When I was a teenager, we had cars with more color. Yeah, same here actually in our time as well. I have a red Mitsubishi Colt, and it's quite a red dot in the traffic. Which one is the Mitsubishi Colt? I'm curious now. Oh man, look at you. Like the old Mitsubishi Colt or a new one? 2005 model. Okay, wait, let me add this to the description. That's the rounded one, right? Yeah, I see. I mean, it is that era where everything looked a little bit like an egg. There's also like the best you can see it in a Volkswagen Golfs. They're like square, 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 and then like they become more and more and more eggy, like a pebble. I think that was the Golf 5? 4, I don't know, 5, 4. I don't know which one, 4 or 5. But it was like super eggy, and then we started having nice, cool edges again. But we needed to get through that eggy phase of ours. We talked about dinosaurs before, right? Let's do some dinosaurs. It's been a while since I drew dinosaurs. Obviously, we're going to do some studies because I don't know what a dinosaur looks like. Oh, these are cool, but no. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. I guess it's study time. We hire Dragon in Catgirls. We hire Dragon in Catgirls. Bugatti Veyron is an egg. Yeah, I do not like the Bugatti Veyron. I do not like the Bugatti Veyron. I don't understand why that ugly thing exists, but I also, it's not like I have a great taste in cars, so I'm not saying anybody should listen to me, but it's just a no-no for me. I had a 2006 Golf GTI, it was the more rounded shape, yeah. All Volkswagen Audi group cars look like a Beetle and so. Wow, you are pooping on the Volkswagen cars. Ah, I like it. I like it. You do study just before the imaginative drawing, right? Yeah, I don't really do imaginative drawings. Like I always do from study. Like I don't understand what imaginative drawings is, like, because everything you saw at some point, so I don't subscribe to necessarily doing imaginative stuff. I think you saw something somewhere, something stuck in your head. It's not, nothing is fully imaginative. The one with the plates on its back. Oh, that was a Stegosaurus, right? Okay, we'll try Stegosaurus after this. Like, I just went for a boring T-Rex. Well, it's not, everybody likes a T-Rex. Those X shapes were really nice, and what I like in this Colt is that the back part is flat. Maybe I should make a virtual tuning from my car. The Veyron does look like a 2000 Beetle. I can't unsee the resemblance. I don't know, I think I hated the lights on it. No, not just the light, I just didn't like anything on it. It was not... It did not work for me. Ooh, those are too big. These are the tiniest drawings ever. Triceratops is probably a bit more difficult to draw with a weird head. Hey, challenge accepted. Pretty much all my drawings start with imaginative, mostly the setting and genre, but I use ref pics so things look right, if that makes sense. I mean, every robot I ever draw, even if I don't use reference, in my head I remember something. Like what I've been doing lately is just, I want to draw a robot, I'll look at the spaceship. I take parts from the spaceship that I like, and I turn it into a robot. Oh no, wait, Triceratops doesn't have the things on its back. What does have the things on its back, Kim? Oh, I bet I know its name. Anybody help out here? Retron lights look like they were stolen from any early Skoda Superb. Dinosaur. Plates on back. Let me see if we find it. Stegosaurus? Yeah, Stegosaurus. I said it before, and then for some reason I was talking about Triceratops. Okay, let's see the Stegosaurus. Let's draw a big butt, and that comes together a bit into shape like that. One leg, another leg. And then they have sort of a almost ant bear and lion, no, ant bear looking head. Ant eater, Jesus. Ankylosaurus, yeah, wow, Andy with the knowledge. Nice. Miley Cyrus Rex. The Triceratops is kind of easy if you know how to draw the color thing. Hey, Manelito! Anteater. I'm in the call, so you'll have to wave because I can't hear shit. Hello! Okay, let's see. Head goes up, eyes. Okay. But the Stegosaurus, interestingly enough, as defense, I imagine, had two huge spikes on the back of his tail. Better than my spelling. Oh, hey, let's not talk about spelling in this chat. My dyslexic ass is gonna beat all of you in misspelling everything. Okay, bar. So another one there. have one there, one there. Let's see. Nope. And more like that. 1, 2, 3. This should have been the big one. It's also big, but the other one is bigger. I like drawing stuff from random references. I already created Sonic Chan, Kitchen Sponge Chan, and Toilet Plug. What is this Chan thing? Oh, it's an anime. Oh yeah, okay. You are in the wrong stream, my friend. We do not do anime girls here. This is strictly... We do mechs when it comes to anime, but not anime girls. We had several tries and we failed miserably in all of them. What reference site you recommend for drawing environments? I prefer photos that architecture... there is no reference site, man. Google, Pinterest, whatever, like, it depends what sort of environment you want. Like, there are probably, like, if you want a Roman environment, you can also go for tourist websites about Rome. It really is whatever is best fitting for your needs. There's his little back leg. It's the honest just what I can draw. I wish I could do Meg, but sharp angles are hard. Funny, I was always the opposite. I mean, now that I'm older, I'm fine with not necessarily sharp angles, but it's still one of the easier things for me to tackle. A little bit of shadow. Okay, we can do the next song now, thank you. My wife and kids are in Japan at the moment visiting her parents. I had to work, so here I am watching Robert, but come on, man, you're wasting your time. You should do something better. Reverse engine. Jura says we hired Dragon, Ian Cat Girls. You should reverse engineer your talent. Turn anime girls into objects. I mean, you can draw them into pillows, right? That's like something that's common. Everything I draw is needlessly cutesy. Even adult men cannot escape my curse. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. I could not draw cutesy to save my life. It's all about machinery, hard surface. I guess I can take my own photos, but either I'm shy taking photos in public, or people are so sensitive to someone taking their pictures. Well, don't take pictures of people, take pictures of environments. There's a difference, eh? There's a difference. Where is my Stegosaurus? Okay, shall we finish on something like a spaceship? Let me see what I find that I like. Meeting is done. Now I can hear this rich and complex Euro accent. It's not that rich and complex. There's an AI that recognizes your accent. It's just like that. It's pinpointed that it's Hungarian. There's no chance, zero chance. For my wife, it had to listen 3 times to her, and even then, it wasn't sure if it's Swedish or what. So much about rich accent. Would be strange not to finish a Robert session without a spaceship or robot. AI recognizes accent. Let me see. Bold vocal image, no. I want to recommend the one that I use. Maybe bold voice. Try. I mean, I think this is it, but I'm not 100%. Give it a go. It is because we say ch so easily and our vowels are cleaner. I mean, I don't know cleaner. I know I have issues with a lot of English silent things that I pronounce. Like my wife always makes fun of me when I say bomb because it has a B at the end, so I say the goddamn B. But apparently it's just a bomb. Then don't put the B there, just B-O-M. That's what the Dutch do. But no, they can't do that. I'm looking for a fun little... What can we finish on? Okay, let's see if this is... have I done Zeus catching? No, I don't like Zeus. I don't like animals in captivity. Jola, have you heard the Australian local slang? It's a really big challenge sometimes to even understand the words. I mean, you don't need to go all the way to Australia. Like you can go to Scotland or Ireland and be completely destroyed. Thanks, Hussein. Your accent is Dutch, my friend. Your American accent level is 71. Most native speakers and a few intelligent computers can tell you're not a native English speaker. Nice. I had 69 for accent level, American accent. No one can understand us, says the New Zealander. I mean, I'm just gonna refer you back to the shit, because you people say shit instead of shed. I like that. That's funny. That's good. What am I trying to do with this shape? Someone once saw some gaming videos I made and thought I was American. Gaming, I imagine. Yeah. That will not happen with me. I have a proper thick Eastern European tang to my voice. I wanna hear what Manuelito's AI says about him. Interestingly, I was in Ireland for a week or 10 days or so due to a camp trip, and their speech was quite understandable. Oh man, I am struggling with those people sometimes. Not that easy. I got Spanish accent to 55%. I'm shit. it's good, man. Don't worry about it. It's good. I don't think this rounded shape is working in this way. I think we will have to rotate it. I did like the thickness. Manolito, you're the gaming guy. You're the person who still has time for that. Did you take a look at Tempest Rising? It came out this week or last week. I'm really debating of getting it. My father is the only one with strong accent in the family, and my mother maybe 20%, but us three brothers very little. Well, you would be surprised. It also depends, like, because there are some accents that hide or it's not that easily recognizable. Okay, I do want some different music. I like rock only that much. Like after a while, I do need my hippity hoppity back. There we go. A little bit of a hippity hoppity. Is it a coffin and sonography machine? That is a good guess, but not quite. We're working on some possible spaceship shapes. I didn't even notice that I was a bit... There we go, something like that. Maybe next one. Not the best. I think you have to draw small. Look at that, look at that, it's so small. It's so small. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. There we go. Hussein, the first rap singer I listened to was Eminem. I was 20. I guess I listened to rap only songs. I like to rap in Linkin Park or pop songs. I mean, Linkin Park, I think everybody likes that. That was just good stuff. But I cannot explain to anybody why I gravitate towards hip hop. I have one of those diseases or afflictions or whatever you want to call it, where I actually don't hear lyrics, which sort of defeats the whole purpose of listening to hip hop. But I just love the beats, and if I can pay attention properly and hear the bars or read the bars while listening to the music, and they're like good bars, like what I like to do. Logic had a collaboration with Eminem, and both of them are just like super stupid fast. But if I have like lyrics with it, it's really fun to see what crazy bars these people put together. I listen to so much, but mostly pre-2010 stuff. Things just weren't the same after that. I tend to agree with that, but just because I'm old and cranky and I like to shout at clouds. Even Line is nice for shop design. Just update to Elite Odyssey, and the new shops designs in the area are pretty cool. EVE Online was always something that I really wanted to get into, and always just found it way too overwhelming. It's like, I'm not necessarily a spreadsheet lover, and I know that it's good to be into spreadsheets if you want to play that game. That one. Smaller. Okay, we're gonna stop anytime soon, so I don't need you to remind me now. Thank you. And back to bigger. Maybe a bit even bigger. There we go. And open up a bit. Yukop, hi! I have the same thing. I never hear lyrics, and I love hip hop as well. Whenever I try to sing along with a song, I get corrected by the wife. Yeah, I get sometimes chased away because I butcher the lyrics as well. But most of the time, I just hum nonsense like that makes me already happy. That's enough for me. But good to know that other people have that affliction as well. This is the metal, mostly Iron Maiden was the first back in the... Iron Maiden, I don't even know if I ever listened to Iron Maiden. But Beastie Boys, oh yeah. My first metal was Metallica, then Linkin Park is new metal. I wouldn't put them into metal. And Evanescence also definitely new metal. Ships, autocorrect, thought I meant shops. I thought that was not shops, but yeah. Angela, yeah, it can be quite a task to navigate through the stats and things. I don't think it counts as complicated, but like Solar Empire was the most complicated space strategy kind of game that I ever played. English music was brilliant between about 1990 and 2010. Many songs people don't know about are brilliant. I was listening to the lyrics. Yeah, that's the thing that I miss that, having my affliction. And the core Metallica is good. Black Sabbath, Ronnie James, Dio and Rainbow, and Sabbath, Deep Purple. Yeah, it's as shameful as it might be. I only know about stuff that is popular when it comes to metal. So like AC/DC, who was the immigrant song? Def Leppard? No, no, Led Zeppelin, the immigrant song. There we go. Like that sort of stuff that is like very popular. That I like quite a bit, but not too much. And of course, I like a lot of new metal because that's when I was sort of a teenager. There are bands who are creative with their music. Sleep Token likes to mix R&B, hip hop, trap rap, metal together, and they do it very well. I will copy paste that into my YouTube. What to watch next? You say Sleep Token. All right. Let's see. Let's see if that works for me later on, not now on stream. Honestly, I discovered these guys right now. Let me pop this in for you so you guys can check it out in your own time. There we go. Here you go. So I just discovered this band now. Apparently they have been around forever, but they just remind me of the type of early 2000s, late 90s garage punk sort of music that as a mountain biker I was gravitating towards a lot. It's also just something that you would hear in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Dave Mirra's BMX, if anybody played those type of games. I was a very angry man for 50 years. I think teenagers do that. Why do you put YouTube links? I lost the stream. It's fine, the stream is almost over anyways. You go watch the YouTube links. Andy Gorman, I listened to Euro metal for a while, but you guys go next. Immigrant Song is still my fav from Zeppelin. Probably is their most known one as well. My favorite Sleep Token album is the second one. This place will become your tomb. German and the Godlike. See, this is also something that I never listened to albums. I was always like singles guy. I guess because I'm just not that much of a music guy, and I got my music from MTV back in the days where you still had music on MTV. And lately I don't even know what the state of MTV is or the state of television is in general. Who knows? Everybody's just streaming. I feel like it needs something for counterbalancing. But I don't know what. I clicked on that link, it was good. Well, I thought you would enjoy it. It is Linkin Park adjacent type of music. Jola says, maybe it's just my neck. My thoughts are on that. The music album is like a pizza. The toppings separately are great and tasty, but altogether they give a totally different vibe. I mean, I sort of get you. Like, there's only 2 albums that I listened to over and over again, and wasn't, well, yeah, on purpose, I would say. And both of them were Daft Punk albums. One was the Random Access Memory, their latest one, and the other one was Interstellar 555555555. Like, those I could just listen to from the beginning to the end. That is, it took me on a journey. That was really working for me. But other than that, like when I was younger, I was listening a lot to Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit's Chocolate what? What was it? Hot dog flavored starfish, something like that. I was listening to that a lot, but I didn't like all the songs. Ik Tuanim, new subscriber, proficient with character drawings and 3D modeling. My characters, but am now entering the world of hard surface drawing and modeling. Welcome, my friend, welcome. Well, if you're proficient with 3D, then hard surface shouldn't be that big of a problem for you. You can do some very quick and good mock-ups in 3D and just sketch over them. Bash here and there a little bit. Alright, ladies and gents, thank you for Ink Tuanim for joining us, but I think I will call this a night. Is Daft Punk still around? Used to love listening to them. No, they disbanded, I don't know, the last couple of years. But yeah, they are good! First one, because of sketchbook videos, Robert, do anybody still use sketchbook? As you can see, I still use sketchbook here, just for the fun of it. Hard to make the jump from organic to hard surface. Yeah, I have it the opposite, but you just keep at it. Get some good tutorials, and I think you'll do good. All right, ladies and gents, thank you for joining. Hopefully next week we can do this again. Until then, yeah, keep on sketching those hard surfaces, those rounded surfaces. Just have fun drawing. Bye bye, everyone.